Hello everybody, I hope you're having a great weekend and also getting ready to say goodbye to October, maybe celebrate Halloween if you do celebrate Halloween. But I also wanted to talk about something very important that I think it's something that it's affecting not only here in the United States but also people around the world. And it's because the way we are functioning, we're working, and this is something that we also started doing more during the pandemic because we were working from home, using our devices like iPads, computers, and phones more than ever. So if you have heard about blue light, this is actually something that is a high energy visible light, or HEV, and it can actually affect our health, and it can also cause a lot of issues that can affect our daily function, and just also the way we feel in general. So blue light, it's something that, like I mentioned before, comes from all the devices that we use daily, but it's also in the sun, like it's part of the sunlight, the rays that we get from the sun. And because we usually tend to use this blue light or are exposed to blue light more than usual, not only during the day but now also at night and before we go to bed, most of us are having a lot of problems, maybe falling asleep, not feeling rested, getting headaches, having visual or vision problems. And by maybe just making small changes and being aware of this problem, maybe we can make some improvements. So some of the things that we are being affected by, or some of the symptoms if you are being exposed to blue light maybe more than you should, is that we feel visual fatigue. Your eyes are constantly tired. You also tend to get more headaches, especially when you are reading or watching TV, or maybe even before you go to bed. Another thing that you can also feel is you can start having a lot of trouble sleeping. And the reason why is because our bodies are naturally reacting to blue light. So during the day, it is okay to feel what we feel when we are exposed to blue light. But if we watch TV or we are using the screens more than usual and way too late, or too late at night, maybe too close to bedtime, then our bodies are confused, and they're having also trouble producing melatonin, which is something that naturally happens when the sun goes down and when it gets dark. But because we're being exposed to these very high energy visible light, our bodies are not able to shut down and do what is supposed to do before we go to bed, and even while we are sleeping. So there's a couple of things that we can do that are very simple. If you probably know, there's actually something that people are using, and it has become very trendy. And one of them are blue light blocking glasses. So this is something that you can maybe buy online, or you can buy it at any CVS, or different stores. So maybe this is something that you can try if you do work or use the computer a lot. So if it's getting late and you are going to be using a computer too close to bedtime, maybe you should be wearing your blue light blocking glasses, so that can maybe help you to protect yourself from the exposure of this light. You can also try to set an alarm so you can shut down all your devices at least 2 hours before you go to bed. Also turn off your phone, maybe not have it next to you, so that way you allow your body to not only relax but also don't expose it too much to this light. And you can also maybe read a book instead, do something that relaxes you, maybe do a little stretching routine, maybe a breathing routine, or just listen to relaxing music without being exposed to this light. So if this is something that you think you're being affected by, I welcome you to maybe explore some solutions and maybe track some progress and see if your sleep improves, or if you actually feel better and different just by reducing the exposure to blue light. So I hope this was helpful. I hope you get to find solutions and explore, and continue to make progress and feel your best. All right, guys, have a great week.